Well, hello everyone and welcome to this sale highlight video. I had heard of this game a couple of days ago, but I'd never looked at gameplay, never thought about it, and I was just browsing the Steam sale, seen it for super cheap and thought, you know what? Let's give it a try. Because I was actually looking for games to play with my Wii one, and he really liked Bloons Tower Defense, so I was looking for something that was similar to that was recommended, and I seen this on offer, and I thought, you know what, let's give it a try. And after playing a couple of levels, I was like, you know what, I'm getting a few copies, and I'm going to give it to the rest of the members of my family, so I've got people to play with. I love this game so far. Let's jump in, and we'll keep on doing the campaign so far. You can see how far I've got, but I just want to highlight the game really here. I'm not doing a playthrough, so we're going to jump in and we're going to play this level here, because this level is like a boss level a wee bit and you unlock different stuff. We're going to skip storyline stuff because I'm just trying to highlight the game. At the moment you can pick up this game, the full pack that gives you the game 1, 2 and 3 you can pick up for 14 beans. That's Great British Pounds beans, so cheaper, well, dearer if you're an American or euros or whatever the conversion rate is and what the game is in your area. But yeah, it's 14 Great British Pounds in the store for me.
Or perhaps just stupid.
Perhaps.
I'll just wait for him to shut up.
Their
So
numbers are no match for my strength and your knowledge of rift magic.
right, good. They've stopped talking, so I don't need to compete with them anymore. So where was it? So yeah, it's 14 beans for the game 1, 2 and 3 and the DLCs. It is 5 beans just for game 3, and it is 8 beans I think it is for game 3 with the 2 DLCs. Now I don't know if the DLCs are worth it yet, because as I said, I've only played the base game. I went for the 14, 1, 2 and 3 because a lot of people, 3 seems to be loved, but there seemed to be a few people that were saying 2 was the best one. So I thought, 14 beans, I'll try all 3. But basically what this game is a tower defense, but also like a first person shooter at the same time. Bump, that 40 up the top in the middle is my health. This is the portal. If 40 enemies get through here, it's game over. Now, the reason I chose this level is because this is one of the reasons I really love this game. This, you'll see down the bottom, I've got my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 0 for 10. They're traps you can use in every level, but this is a war level, which means I'll get access to more powerful stuff in the form of Shift 1 and Shift 2. Now let's go in and let's choose our stuff. So these orange ones I can only use in these sort of boss levels, and these are the enemies I'm going to be facing up here. So let's come in and see if I want to change anything. You know what, I think we will add this big huge catapult instead of the knights. I really like the knights and I'd rather take the knights, but I want to try and showcase as much for you as possible. So let's get that in there as well. Now, let's see now. I am going to start things off by saying, I think by the end of this game, I'm going to want this to be a huge kill room, and if they get through here, I'm screwed. And then I'm going to want to defend this door as well as possible for as long as possible. So let's pop some defenses around this door. So anything that starts attacking the door will be getting hurt constantly. There we go. So the door is heavily defended right from the get-go. Now let's get myself... Let's pop in ourselves. I like these characters. I think they're really powerful. Let's get ourselves... Oh, I've got enough for 4 of them. Brilliant! Now, I've got a tiny bit of money left. Do I want anything else? Let's get... You know what? Let's get an arrow trap there. Now let's start the game. 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Right, I'm just going to go right up and start engaging them right from the get-go. Here they come. So your character's not that powerful, as you can see here. I can stem the tide a wee bit. You've got to mainly rely on your traps to do the vast bulk of the damage. Especially in these war levels. The first couple of levels of the game, I was like, I'm not too keen on this, because it feels like it's just... It doesn't feel like it's like a tower defense in any way, shape, or form. Oh, that's a skull. That's currency to get upgrades. Ow, ow, ow. As you can see here, these powerful towers that only have access to in these sort of boss levels, they're really powerful. See, that's them starting to fire, but it's not that primary attack that's really powerful, it's the AoE they get in a second when the enemies get close that I think is really powerful. Let's see here, so I'll stand with my men and well, my ladies, and we'll protect this bridge. So as you can see, yeah, your towers end up doing most of the work. So yeah, the first few levels, I was like, I'm not too keen on this. It just feels like a bad shooter with like a couple of turrets gimmick. But then, like, the next level, more enemies come and you get more money to spend. Next level, even more money. Then this boss level is the only way I can think of to describe it. When you get these stronger turrets, it's like, oh my word! I love it! It feels like I'm in a huge battle. And the game is set up to be very co-op, which is why I'm buying copies for my family, and I'm really looking forward to playing it with them. And it's the type of thing my Wii one's gonna love. And they're starting to break through my infantry now, though, my mages, as they're having to heal. Oh! But it looks... Oh no, the hordes are still coming, they're still coming. Oh, I'm out of mana. Gotta do my basic attack, I was trying to do my big one. I hate these little things with a vengeance. But the good thing is, I'm getting a wee bit extra. Oh no!
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. Heavy orcs. This should be fun.
Do not take them for granted. They are a bit meaner than their smaller counterparts.
Keep the gate alive! Right. How much health's the gate got left? We lost half the gate's health to wave 1. That's not good. That's not good. Right. In the essence of showcasing, let's get this bad boy up here. Now this is a turret that will do nothing unless I'm inside it. But when I'm inside it, it gets to fire these huge bombs. Very powerful. Very nice. Right. Now how much money have we got left? Not much. Let's get... Let's see. Get ourselves a mage. As for down here, let's get ourselves some tar traps to slow them down there, because this trap will be constantly getting triggered by the little things. Remember those little things I said I absolutely hate? The reason I really hate them is the first time I encountered them, I lost a load of lives to them, because they're that fast. See if these tar traps weren't here, they'd run through here, this would go off, and they'd already be like here by the time that goes off. But with this, they'll get stuck there, and these tar traps slow them down enough that they get caught by that. And it's really good for keeping stuff here longer, so it actually deals damage. So yeah, let's jump in. Let's kite them. Got my secondary chain lightning ability ready. Oh! I'm in the wrong place. I should be doing my turret now. I've got a turret. Retreat! No, we're going to have to keep an eye on the map, because I'm going to have to come out the turret to defend the heart. Portal, whatever you want to call it. I keep wanting to say heart from Dungeon Keeper. Right, let's just try and stem the tide as much as possible here. And rely on my soldiers. 10 kills. Ah! Now I'm going to have to keep an eye on the map as well. Because if they start getting through my soldiers, I'm going to need to fall back out of this. Which will be bad, because this will deal a lot more damage than me on my own. You want to try and build up a good kill streak, you see there on the side as well, because you get a really good kill streak, you get more money, so you can buy more traps, and you get more points. Right, so far my soldiers are just completely nuking them, which is good. Especially with me stemming the tide, so they're not having to deal with as many. I'm just gonna keep... This is a good choke point for me just to keep spamming these bombs into. Not even having to think about it, just spam the bombs. Imagine, this is the easiest boss map, which is the only level you get these turrets, and you can tell this bit here, where I'm in, is just designed to be a killing ground for a turret. Oh, oh, oh! Get out! They're starting to break through. I can see they've got some money for me to pick up there. See, the bad thing about the turret is I'm not here to pick up items. And one of the reasons I don't like it is I don't get to watch these guys in action.
Lucky this time.
There we go, my warriors. Right, so let's see now. Let's see how much money do I have. I've got enough for 2 more of these beauties. Then let's come down here and see if we can get any. How much do we have left? Let's get another trap there. Increase the damage. Now, do I go for speed slowing them down first here, or do I just go for raw traps? I think I'll slow them down a bit first because of those nippy little guys. I'll build some tar there, then I'll build some floor traps to help these guys deal with the enemy. But I don't have enough for that right now, so what we will do is we'll pop that there for now, just because it's all I can afford. We did a lot better that round. They didn't get anywhere near as much damage on my door. So let's go.
Prepared as always.
I'm really looking forward to trying this co-op with my wee one. And I'm really looking forward to the later levels and getting lots and lots of upgrades. And I fired that way too early. That one looks like I got off just too late for getting the first initial ones. Oh well. Bombs away! Stem the tide! Now the maps are all very different too. Like the first map was basically just a corridor with a couple of kinks in it. The second map was like indoors and outdoors and had multiple entrances, and yeah, there's lots of stuff here. Like you can see those on the map, those green like square door shaped things. They are actual doorways. You know what? I'll risk it all and this is them there, because I don't think I've showcased what they do yet. They're like fast teleportation for players. Well, one managed to get through my soldiers, but he's probably going to get killed by the trap. Yeah, he got killed by the traps I left at the door, so that's fine. We don't need to worry about that for now. 1 or 2, we don't need to worry about. It's when the horde starts getting through. So these turrets are great for dealing damage, but as I said, I'm not on the front lines to pick up the money, to pick up the skulls, which is the currency. Look, I can see a skull all the way over there. No, I want that. That's how you buy upgrades outside between battles. They're like, you can buy upgrades for your traps so they deal more damage. Or for the tar one, the one I particularly like is it slows them down for a short time even after they're past the tar trap. Which is really quite nice. Because it slows them down for the traps that are coming afterwards too, which is why I love the tar trap, because of those damn little nippy guys that I can't stand. Kobolds, I think they're called. Oh, and it looks like we've got through them all. You know what? I want that skull. Hey, we made it. Let's go. I want that skull. I want that skull. That's a between level currency. Tap these ogres up the bum. These ogres are a wee bit scary. They've got a charge ability, which they'll move faster than you, and if they catch you, they deal extra damage and they'll give you like a stun. And also the ogres, I've noticed, are very bad. Those I was doing this level earlier, I got stuck here And after the ogre charge, I got stunned, and then he just kept hitting me and stunning me and stunning me, and I just couldn't move. I was stuck here and then killed. So the door, I don't think it took any damage that time. Right, let's round these off to a nice 8.
My stand will be here.
Now let's get tar traps there, and then let's add.
Perhaps one of these. No better spot than here.
Then we'll add another layer of tar traps because they'll probably be back to full speed after that. See, because the reason is each time one of these triggers, if the little guys, the problem the little guys were causing me is, imagine I'm the little guy for a second. He's that fast, he gets to run over all the traps, but he still sets them off. So the traps are basically then doing nothing because the orc comes behind and the trap's still on cooldown, so he just gets to run right on through. And that's what was causing me the heartaches before, which is why I'm loving these tar traps between it. Again, as I said, I've played this game for about 2 hours, so I'm a complete scrubby noob. This is just my initial thoughts and my initial, how I'm doing things initially. If it's anything like Balloons, the game that made me find this, these newbie strategies will be replaced by much stronger ones as I unlock a lot more stuff. Let's start firing! This is the second last wave. After this we'll have a little boss guy, which I'm going to want to kill personally, because he has weaknesses to elemental damage, which is what my character's main attack does at the moment. So yeah, you can see why I'm not 100% keen on these turrets. You know what? I'm going to probably just sell that now because we've seen it. What do? I just sit there spamming barrels. I don't like the turrets that much. I like to be here, in amongst the action. Hate those things. Vanquish them all, indeed. This is where I like to be, in the thick of it. Lots and lots of heavy orcs. You can see why I love these guys. Look how powerful they are. You don't have access to them in normal levels, but you don't face these kind of numbers in normal levels. I absolutely love this big battle anyway. This is the only one I've done. I'm hoping there's a lot more like that. The normal levels feel much more like a puzzle, like trying to make the most out of their limited resources. These feel like just a big battle for survival. Oh, that was the charge thing I was telling you about.
That was invigorating.
Right. On the normal levels as well, you don't have any time between the rounds. They just keep on coming, so you've got to place your traps and sail as fast as possible. And these ones, I've noticed, you get a lot more. You've got infinite time in these ones, but this is the final round. So anything... This is my final defenses time now.
Very good. Perfection. This should work.
Alright, and let's build a last line of defense here, assuming they're going to get through.
One of these here.
Right, let's build tar every so often as well. slow them down, because if those nippy things get through, that's all I've got the money for. That's all I have the money for. If they get through this room, that's game over. Game over, man! Well, I've got 40 lives. They can get through 40 men, but yeah.
Once more into the breach.
More enemies on
The
the way.
final wave.
Ah, our old friend Crag has shown up to fight.
We should remove him quickly. He will disable the traps.
Yep. There he is. Oh, doesn't look like the orcs can reach me on this rock. I may have found a very good rock to hide on. This guy, I want to die. I can see my soldiers starting to engage the enemy. He's disabling those traps. We gotta go. Risk it for a biscuit. The orcs don't seem to be noticing me. I'm getting through them. Oh wow, he's got a huge AoE. He's disabled all those traps. Yes, he's down. And I see a skull. I want it. I've got some buffs on my character as well. That's what the 9 and the 0 are. One gives me more health, one makes me take less damage. And I've got healing thanks to the health one. Now the traps are working again, that's brilliant. Love that AoE ability. Love it. Priestesses with the most S. They're starting to break through it. Oh, it looks like a couple's already broke through that I didn't notice. I'll let him get killed by that. Almost there, all there. Let's get...
Perhaps one of these. No better spot than here.
Upgrade our defenses, just in case, you never know.
This location.
That'll money. Oh wait, got enough. That door's still got half its health though. That's good. Run away!
Oh, we've done
We did it! Woo! Ah, bonus skulls! So this is the skulls I was on about before. We got 10 skulls which we can come in here and see now. And you see these characters, I can only choose one upgrade or the other, but if I come into... I've not upgraded these much. Look, reduced growth thresholds, unlocks. You got to do a special objective to get their special unique upgrade, but you got stuff in there. You can buy several upgrades for it. If we come into some of the stuff like the arrow towers, I've been using a lot, increase even more damage. That you get that upgrade about 5 times. I've already bought it all. They've got a lot more damage now, level 4, and then they can get them to deal fire damage or pierce additional enemies. Which the fire damage would work well with the tar traps, because the tar traps have an upgrade that let them people on them deal extra fire damage. But I thought the piercing would probably accumulate even more damage. And you can just come down and just see all the stuff you can unlock from either skulls or getting further in the game. So there's going to be lots of stuff, lots of customization options. Yeah, I really like the knights. That's what I was using. I was using the knights in combination with the priestesses, and I thought that was a great combo. The knights are even more expensive than the priestesses, though. And the giant flip trap, that is just fun as anything. Sticking something, like, you could stick that on the bridge, and I'd flip them off the bridge. And yeah, it was just really fun. Really fun, really fun. So as I say, yeah, that was level 6. You start off as 1, as I said, it's just literally just a corridor. And then you come on down and you unlock new stuff. Looks like there's some new enemy, a new enemy for me to fight in this next level, which I'll be doing some point soon. I hope you have all enjoyed this. I'll see you all in the next one. I don't think there's anything else I want to showcase in the Steam sale this year, but if I do see anything else I feel like I should give a shout out about, I'll make another one of these videos. I did the same thing last year when Steam and Humble were doing sales, and I was like, these are a couple of things that I think should get showcased. They were great little finds, they were my little finds, and I'll be planning to do that again in the future, just because I want to spread the word about stuff that I think is really cool and when you can save a penny. So yes, hope you have all enjoyed this. I shall see you all next time. Bye. Bye.